Hello again, and welcome back to Legally Cited. This is Jesse, and I am back for another accessible AI video. And this time we are taking a look at the updated version of Google Gemini here. And this particular feature is currently available through the Gemini website. It doesn't seem to be quite available in the mobile apps yet. I did open up the iOS Gemini app just to see if I could find it in there. But the feature we're going to be looking at today is not in the app as of yet, but I think it should be probably in the reasonably near future if I had to guess. I will leave a link in the description below where you can just click on the link for yourself. Just go to your iPhone or mobile device and open up the link in your web browser, and that's what we were going to look at today. So remember, in a lot of these recent AI videos that I've done, we've looked at apps where we've taken a picture and then it describes something. You take a picture, it describes something, but you always have to go back and, take a separate picture, that kind of a thing. Well, it combines the live conversation of something like the Ally, or formerly Envision Assistant app, but now it's combining it with live camera footage. So you can use your device's camera and just chat in real time to the AI about what you're looking at. You can just ask it a lot of different questions, and you don't have to stop and take new pictures. You just go about having a conversation, and it's really quite efficient. I've been having a blast with this so far. Shout out to my coworker for bringing this to my attention, and also shout out to my coworker. So when you're on this website, one thing that I would recommend that you do, and this is what he told me too, every time you reload this page or restart this page, it will likely ask you if you want to give the page permission to use your camera and to use your microphone. Well, obviously I'm going to want to do that, and I don't want to do that every single time. So on near the bottom of the page where your address bar is,
Toolbar. Address.
so there's your
astudio.google.com.
address bar here. I'm going to flick to the left,
Page menu. Button.
double
Swipe
tap
up
on
or
page
down to select
menu.
and cut. Page menu. Sheet
And
grabber.
at the very bottom of the screen, it's in the bottom right hand corner, but I'm just going to touch near the bottom.
Dark reader. Text size. 100%.
So there's a text size. I'm going to flick over to
Swipe
the
up or
right
down.
here.
More. Button.
And I think it's literally the last item on the page.
More. Button.
Yeah, more. I'm going to double tap on more.
Edit. Button.
And now at the bottom of this new menu that comes up, at least on mine, it's at the very bottom. So I just start from the bottom of the screen.
Microphone. Allow. Pop-up. Camera. Allow. Pop-up button.
So by
Double
default,
tap to
when you
activate
see
the pic-
these, you'll have microphone and camera, and they'll more than likely say ask. So every time you load this page, it will ask you if you want to give the page permission. So because I know I'm going to use this page quite frequently, I just double tapped on each one of these and switched it to allow. You can deny, allow, or ask. Those are your options. So I put both of these to allow,
Pop-up button.
and you should only have to do that once. And then from now on, when you load this website, you should just be able to hop right in. So we are going to scrub back,
Sheet grabber. Button.
go back again,
Double
and
sheet
now we are
grabber.
on the
Skip
page.
to main content. Button.
And the two items that are on this page currently are actual headings. I'm going to just touch near the
Stream
top
real
here.
time. Heading level 1.
So I'm going to go by heading again.
System instructions. Heading left. Talk to Gemini. Heading
So
level 1.
talk to Gemini. This is just a live conversation, no camera. This you can currently do in the mobile app. And I have done that. I played with that a little bit this morning when I was checking to see if the camera feature was in there. But it works quite well. Let's go by heading again.
Start a real-time conversation using your microphone. Heading level 2. Show Gemini. Heading level 1.
Show Gemini. That is what we want. So I am not going to talk, I'm not going to explain things once I start this conversation, because obviously I'm going to be in the conversation and anything that I say will kind of be taken as I'm interrupting it. The other thing that I will kind of give a caveat on that I've learned is that it will only tell you about things that it currently sees. Like you cannot ask it to be like, hey, I dropped my keys on the floor and I can't find them, so I'm going to move the camera around and can you let me know when you see the keys? It will say that it'll probably say that it'll do that. But then I tried something like that, and when the item that you want an announcement about shows up in the camera view, it doesn't do anything. Um, so it can't do that now. And when I asked it a follow-up question, I said, "Well, hey, they're right here. Can you tell me about things uh, like in the future? Like, can I say, let me know when you see the microwave, or let me know when you see my blue cup?" And it said, no, I can't do that right now. So it's kind of weird. Like when you ask it directly to do it, it'll sometimes lie to you and it'll say, oh, yeah, sure, I'll do that. But then when you ask it for real, when you say, hey, uh, are you currently capable of doing this? It'll say, no, not yet. So let's start a conversation here and we're going to explore my cluttered work desk. How about that? My desk area. Sorry for the mess, but hey, you know what? It is what it is.
Show Gemini, heading level, show
Okay.
level 1, indefinite time.
What do you see?
I see a desk with various items on it. There's a computer monitor, a keyboard, a mouse, and a mouse pad. There are also some figurines, a pair of headphones, and a piece of paper on the desk.
What am I holding right now?
You are holding a pair of black headphones in your hand right now.
Do you know what kind they are?
The headphones appear to be bone conduction headphones.
Any idea of the brand?
Based on what I can see, the brand of the bone conduction headphones could be Aftershocks.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Okay, glad I could help identify them. Is there anything else I can help you with?
What is on this piece of paper?
The paper has a header that says, "Let's get started," and includes information about enrolling in a health plan.
Are there any phone numbers on this?
Yes, I can see a couple of phone numbers on the paper. One is 61233936663, and the other one is 800-5510859.
Can you repeat that first one?
The first phone number on the paper is 61233936663.
Whoa, that was a little fast.
Sorry about that. Would you like me to repeat it slower?
Sure.
Okay, the first phone number is 61233936663.
Perfect. Are there any
Great.
email addresses or websites on the paper?
Yes, there's a website listed on the paper. It's healthpartners.com. I don't see any email addresses.
Okay. Can you just start reading the document to me just so I know what it says?
Sure, the paper says, "Let's get started. Now that you're enrolled in a Health Partners plan, take a few simple steps to set yourself up for success." Then it has a few bullet points that read, "Log on to your online account or use the MYHP app. You'll get real-time access to your personal health plan information in one easy place. Get started
Okay.
at Health Partners."
Let's check out something else here. Now what are we looking at?
It appears we are looking at a computer tower with 3 blue illuminated fans on the front. It is sitting on a wooden desk next to a monitor, keyboard, and other computer accessories. There is a stuffed animal on top of the tower and another monitor on the left side of the frame.
Can you tell me more about the stuffed animal?
The stuffed animal on top of the computer tower appears to be an orange octopus with a white face and black button eyes. It looks like it might have a small hat on its head.
Okay, let me pick it up here a little bit and then you'll be able to see it better. Can you tell me a little bit more about it now?
Okay, now I can see the stuffed animal a bit better. It's an orange and brown octopus with big black button eyes. It has an off-white fabric covering its head, and its legs are made of corduroy fabric. It also looks like it has a tag on it.
What does the tag say?
The tag appears to say Wicked Cool Toys.
Anything else?
There appears to be a black tail on the back of the stuffed animal.
So this is actually my plushie figure of the Bunger from Bug Snacks. It's a pretty hilarious little creature.
Okay, so you were saying that the plush figure is of a bunger from Bug Snacks, and that you find the creature to be hilarious. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, glad you found it funny. Is there anything else you would like to discuss, or any other questions I can help you with?
Okay, what are we looking at now? What is this?
We're now looking at a Nintendo Switch game case. The game is called Plumbers Don't Wear Ties Definitive Edition.
What's on the cover?
The cover of the game case features an anime-style woman with long blonde hair, wearing a dark jacket over a dark top, and a necklace. There are also small cartoon men on the cover as well. The game title Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is prominently displayed, and there is also a limited run logo in the corner.
Okay. Let's see. What's on the back of the box?
The back of the box has a mix of text and screenshots from the game. There's a description of the game, some of the features and requirements, and the ESRB rating.
What is the game rated?
The game is rated M for mature.
Can you describe a couple of the screenshots that are visible?
Sure, one of the screenshots shows a group of people standing together. It looks like a man in a white button-up shirt and a woman with long blonde hair. There is another image that seems to show a person from the shoulders up.
Can you read the back of the box?
Okay, the back of the box says, "Plumb the depths of this lost classic." It continues. For the first time since 1993, the original version of the game is faithfully presented alongside 4K remastered photos and a wealth of documentary and interview content. Then the game lists a slow time, a nice walk, a dad's girl, crazy yuppies. Then in smaller text it lists violence, sensual themes, nudity, and language.
Alrighty. Yeah, this game is pretty notorious for its cheesiness and just being a really bad game, but it's just one of those kind of collector's items.
Okay, it seems that the game you're holding is considered a bad game, but it's still a collector's item. Would you like to share the name or any other details about it?
Well, not this one, but the last one, the Plumbers Don't Wear Ties.
Okay, you are clarifying that the previous game, Plumbers Don't Wear Ties, is the one that's considered a bad game and
Yeah.
a collector's item.
Yeah. So what is this now?
The current item is a game case with the title Scorn prominently displayed. It also includes the words first-person shooter and the definitive FPS documentary.
Okay, is this the front or back of the case?
That's the front of the case.
Is it right side up or is it upside down?
The game case appears to be right side up.
Okay.
Can you
Does
describe what's...
does the back side here, does this show like how long the movie is?
Yes, the back of the case indicates that the movie is 275 minutes long.
Can you read the summary, please?
Okay, the summary says, from the creators of the critically acclaimed In Search of Darkness trilogy comes an epic documentary hailed as required viewing for any 90s shockwave, and a must-see for all FPS fans. First-person shooter draws fans into a 4.5-hour journey through 50 years of FPS history. Join over 45 gaming legends, including Doom co-creators John Romero and John Carmack, Unreal director Cliff Bleszinski, and Half-Life lead Joseph Staten, as they share behind-the-scenes stories from the creation and legacy of beloved hits, from Wolfenstein 3D, Doom,
Okay.
GoldenEye.
What is this box?
Start a real-time conversation using your microphone.
Oh, somehow it just kind of booted me out. So I don't know if that was just because the way I said okay or whatever. But let's continue. We'll
Show
do
Gem.
one more
Use
little
your
thing
webcam to
here.
show Gemini. Show Gemini. In level 1. Indefinite time. Video playback.
Okay,
On.
what is it? What is
Elapsed
this
time.
box?
20 hours, 54 minutes, 28 seconds. Double tap to
Sure, it
play or
appears to be a
pause.
box for a multi-O SD writer. The box is white with gray stripes, and it has a picture of a black DVD writer on it. There is also text that says multi-OS DVD writer, and the logos for multi-OS and Hitachi LG data storage.
Is this the front or the back of the case or the box?
That would be the front of the box. The front
Okay.
is the side.
Let's take a look at the back here. Can you see, does it say any like system specs or anything, or does it have anything like that?
Yes, the box shows system specifications. It lists the model number as GPM1NB10, the max speed as 8x read and write for DVDs and 24x read and write for CDs. The interface is USB 2.0, and the recommended operating systems are Windows 10, Mac OS 10.12, and Fire OS 7 or higher.
2.0? I thought this was USB 3.
I understand it seems the box says that the interface is USB 2.0, which is compatible with USB 3.0.
Huh, I'll have to look at that again because I thought this was 3. Oh well. Let's see what otherwise, what are we looking at now?
Okay, now you are looking at a desk with a variety of items on it. There's the multi-O SDVD writer box, a game disc, a black mouse pad, an Xbox controller, and a few other items.
What color is the Xbox controller?
The Xbox controller appears to be mostly black with some white and blue accents.
How about now? What are we looking at?
Currently, you're looking at a slightly different angle of the same desk from before. You can see the same multi-OS DVD writer box, a black mouse pad, and the same Xbox controller that is black with white and blue accents on a wooden table. There is also a cord going from the controller, and it looks like the Xbox controller's light is illuminated.
Okay, how about now?
Now I see the entire living room area, with a couch on the left, a drum set, and a kitchen behind it. There is also a gaming chair on the right with a red plush toy and a desk in front of it that contains the items from the previous images.
Can you tell me more about the drum set?
Certainly. The drum set is black and looks like an electronic kit. It consists of a drum throne, various drums and cymbals, and it seems to be in the middle of the living room, between the couch and kitchen. There are also wires going to the drum set.
Any idea what brand or what kind it is?
Based on what I can see, I don't have enough information to determine the brand of the drum set. It's likely an electronic kit, but I cannot tell the exact model or maker.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Nope, that should do it. Thanks.
Okay, sounds good. Let me know if you need anything else.
Refresh button. Skip. Content.
All right, so I just refreshed the page to kind of get out of it. And there you go. That is a look at the updated Google Gemini where you have live camera response. And I gotta say, it works generally really well.
Charging 85%.
I've tried
Double tap
this.
to open app.
I've tried this a couple of different times around different areas of my apartment. I tried it in the kitchen. I looked at like, back of a box and it would tell me like what the box was. I asked
AirPlay
it
video.
about,
Eagle Fang.
oh,
Double
shush.
tap to open app.
All right. I won't put you on the charger then because you won't be quiet. But I looked at some items in my kitchen. I was able to get cooking instructions and just going back and forth. Like, I love the thing that I loved about when recording this video was when I was looking at the piece of paper and it was reading me the phone numbers, and then it just rattled off. I said, "Hey, can you repeat that first phone number?" And it went just like super fast. I'm like, "Dude, that was way too fast." She's like, "Oh, sorry. Would you like me to repeat that slower?" I'm like, "Yes, I would." And so it did that. So it's just this really natural flowing conversation that, we've had this type of feature in a few different chat bots and things so far, including the Ally, formerly Envision Assistant app that I demoed on the channel a while back. But like I said, now we're combining it with, not having to take a picture every time, and you're just having this live feed camera or live camera feed, and it works very, very well. So I'm just imagining when this stuff comes into apps like Be My Eyes, or one can hope, like if we can start doing something like this with the Ray-Ban, the Meta Ray-Ban glasses. Oh boy, having this hands-free, just being able to set my phone down, wear my glasses, walk around my apartment when I'm looking for something, or need to get information on stuff, or I'm out somewhere and I just maybe trigger a keyword and that will start the live description, and just being able to know what's in front of me. Very, very cool. This is what the start of what I've been waiting for. And I'm really interested in having this come to the computer as well, not just with the cameras, but I would love for it to be able to monitor my microphone and what is on my screen at the same time, because maybe I'm looking at something for work or school and I need to have an interactive conversation about looking at some charts or graphs or diagrams. Or maybe I'm trying to do something on my computer and my screen reader isn't behaving. And I can say, what is that thing that my mouse is hovering over? Like, what does that say? Or I could be in a video game and it could be monitoring the game that's on my screen. And I could ask it about something in the environment, or what's my health, or I could be, in one of those pesky skill trees, upgrade screens where you got like gazillions of different little icons, and then the description, you mouse over it and it's, it doesn't like magnifier doesn't work that well with it. And so it's really cumbersome just to be like, hey, you point your mouse over whatever is highlighted and say, what upgrade is this? Or what is being focused on? So once we get to that type of functionality, we will once again return and I will show you some of that. But like I said, since we got Be My Eyes late last year, it's amazing the progress we've seen in just over a year. And I can only imagine what next year's going to bring. So this is a very cool first step. Again, remember to check the link in the video description below. You can try this in your mobile browser for yourself, and hopefully it'll come to the native apps soon as well. And yeah, that'll do it for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Give it a like if you did. You can follow me on Twitter at BGFH79, Blue Sky at Illegally Cited, twitch.tv/illegally cited, illegallycited.com, and of course right here on YouTube. Until next time, I will chat with everybody again later.